Everywhere you look now, the headlines are talking about different conflicts around the world. Can you tell us more about the UNDP's work currently in conflict zones like Ukraine, parts of Africa? Sudan is a hotspot right now, and of course, Gaza.
And there's we're seeing the highest level of conflict since World War II, unfortunately. In 2022, the statistics say that there are 55, active conflicts. Okay, many of them are classified as wars, right? So we really are seeing a quite, challenging world, right? But as I said, we needed to really look at the root causes of this, right? There are many, many reasons that led to this situation. There are, lack of development, right? Disillusionment of young people who don't see hopes, right, for their future. So they are easily influenced and recruited, by extremist forces sometimes, right? And there are situations where when the government cannot provide for its population, right, alternative forms of influence, comes in, right, and to take the space of the government. And the failures of all this development, okay, that are the root cause of these conflicts, really reflect the failures of governance in many cases, right? That is a government, right, and the governance system really must deliver to the aspirations of the people, right? So we are talking about fulfillment of people's rights, right, in different areas, socio-economic, political, and cultural rights, and so forth, right? That is really the ultimate solution to what we see in the world.
It seems like we are in a very fractured world right now. That all being said, how important is multilateralism at this moment?
I would say multilateralism is more important than ever, right? And a lot of issues, all the issues we've been talking about, are international, right? And even development challenges go beyond national borders, right? Talking about climate change, for example, biodiversity, issues, water resource management, cross-boundary water resource management, right? To resolution of conflicts that will require international cooperation, right? And to nowadays the development of digital technology, governance of artificial intelligence systems, and so forth. All these issues require international collaborations. Without effective multilateral collaboration and discussion and finding solutions, I don't think we can, easily resolve any of these issues.
We know that the United Nations work with refugees goes very deep. But I want to ask you about the countries that take in and support these refugees. UNDP has a lot of work in helping host countries. Can you tell us more about the work that's being done right now as we see so many people leaving these conflict zones, as you mentioned? We're seeing climate disasters as well.
The United Nations, as a development organization, is working very closely with the sister agencies such as UNHCR and others, and with governments working to find solutions, both in their home countries of origin, right, to improve the conditions of development, improve the conditions for their eventual return, right, of refugees and displaced populations, by working on rule of law, human rights, right, and socio-economic opportunities, development opportunities. But also working with the host countries and host communities so that the host communities are more capable of developing their own capacity, right, to support the hosting arrangement for refugee or displaced people in the host communities, and also help develop the capacities of displaced people so that they're less dependent on humanitarian support and can be more effective participants in local economies.
Mr. Xu, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate the opportunity.